Hi, this is Commando number 2664. Action at last. So, I'll read the back. Harry Taylor's vital civvy job had kept him away from the action in the First World War. And now that hostilities had broken out again in 1939, he was too old for the services, but he had joined the Home Guard to do his bit. Not that he expected any action high on the Yorkshire moors. A squad of desperate Germans was to change all that, though. And there's the squad of Germans from Ju 88, I think is the aircraft. On the inside we have another Ian Kennedy artwork of a World War II airplane, the Vochkin LA-5, a Soviet aircraft. And on the back we have another piece of archive photography, and I don't know who it belongs to. It's maybe the Ministry of Defence, or it might be DC Thompson's themselves, I'm not sure. What strikes me most about this comic book is it has a very interesting sort of almost Art Deco art style. You'll see as I go through the comic. So we start off in the First World War in 1916. This person's commenting on the effectiveness of the rifle, and the rifle is being tested or engineered by our main character, Harry Taylor. It doesn't really specify his age, but old enough to serve, wherever that age that would be. I don't know. But there's the female character, that rare sort of commando thing, but it doesn't seem to be all that rare now that I read quite a few of these commandos. So she actually has a speaking role, and she hands him a white feather, which was a sort of terrible stigmatization of people who were old enough to serve but didn't serve, but for whatever reason they didn't serve. And some of these white feathers would have been handed to people who were too young to serve, in the typical sort of short-sighted way of that time. And he meets this character. I don't think it was in the first panel, but he hands him his medal, which is a sort of an odd thing, but probably not unheard of. But it is sort of as a quite realistic view of World War II, World War One. I mean, and as you can see, there's a starkness to the artwork. It's very but it is incredibly stylish. Yeah, I think that's sort of an Art Deco, sort of streamlined sort of quality to it. So we go to World War II, and whatever age the Harry character is, I don't know exactly what age the Home Guard were. It may have been like 40s and upwards. but I'm not entirely sure. But it would have been people who were too old to serve in the actual Navy or RAF or armed forces, wherever that age requirement would have been. I really love the faces in this one. It kind of puts me in mind. I'm sure I may have seen this artwork somewhere before, but I don't know the name of the artist. In Commando, the early Commandos, they don't give the name of the author or the artist or the front cover artist. And the later ones they do. So there's quite a bit of history to sort of all the characters, really. There's a history to the Luftwaffe crew as well. And it seems pretty historically accurate. We have Goebbels in one of the panels, which would have been quite accurate, I think. And the aircraft are also done well. It does sort of look like it's been copied from photographs, but a better job than I could ever do. I quite like the layout of the comic as well. And so the crew of the what's it, JU 88, is it? I think it's the crew of the JU 88, and again I love the faces. Really good work, very artistic. They are shot down and they land over the Yorkshire Moors, as it says in the back. Crash landing, which they all survive. But a farmer on the Yorkshire Moors witnesses this. He calls up the Home Guard, and so they go to investigate. And I love that it's raining. That's, I think, a general impression of the Yorkshire Moors, always raining. The German pilots comment on it as well. So the German crew are not going to go down without a fight. And I don't know how I don't know how our main character survives that car going over, because that looks really bad crash, but somehow he survives. He's the only survivor, and he makes good his escape, and he comes into contact with the farmer who spotted the airplane and called it in. And you'll later find out the sort of history of the farmer as well. He was not the person who gave away the medal, but would have served alongside that person and has suffered these same issues. And so the our main character, the farmer, team up, and they're sort of under siege a little bit, and they take on the German aircrew. And so there's action at last for this Harry character who didn't serve in the First World War, but is doing his bit in the Second World War. And together they take on the Germans, and the Germans eventually surrender. Flying the white flag. And so the characters have sort of come full circle. And I really like that story. Most of all, it's the artwork. I think the same artist has done the front cover. Kind of puts me in mind of a well-known Scottish writer, author called Alistair Gray. I highly doubt that it's the work of Alistair Gray. But it has a fantastic look to it, and it was a good story. 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Commando number 2701, Wolf's Gold. Thanks for watching. Bye.